Hello, my name is Bryan Canter. I'm a book and audiobook publishing consultant with My Word Publishing, and I've got a real quick explainer video today for you on a new feature that Amazon has added for authors. I'm going to do a quick screen share and pull this up. Now, this is going to appear in your Amazon Author Central account. So first of all, if you don't have an Amazon Author Central account, you certainly should if you're a published author and your books are available on Amazon. So you can set that up at author.amazon.com or authorcentral.amazon.com. Either one of those will get you there. And as you notice here, this is what it looks like when you log into your dashboard from your perspective as the owner of the account. Readers will see it slightly different, or people that are browsing on Amazon would see that slightly differently. But you'll see up at the top, you've got these four tabs: home, profile, books, reports, and marketing. We're going to go to that reports and marketing tab, and you'll see that there's something that's marked with a new label here. It's brand new. It's book recommendations, and this provides opportunities for you to connect with readers. Now, what these are at very high level, these are book recommendations. Now, 4 of the questions are associated with your own books. And then another section down there gives you 3 opportunities to recommend other books that are similar to yours in some way, or that you just liked as an author. What will Amazon do with these book recommendations? First of all, they'll put them on your homepage, your author homepage on Author Central. So they'll be there, and it'll be another opportunity again to connect with readers through your homepage. But Amazon said that they will also consider, it's not a guarantee, but they will consider sending these out in an email. Now, it will certainly go out to the people who have marked to follow you as an author on Amazon, but it may also go out to other people who have books that are similar to yours, authors that write books that are similar to yours, maybe even to people that follow some of the authors that you recommend when you choose your recommendations. So this is an opportunity for you to get your books, your genre, and your brand out, certainly on your own homepage, but potentially out in an email that goes out to readers. So let's go ahead and click this little link down here. By the way, you can find out more. It gives you more detail right there, kind of a help screen that tells you a little bit about it. But down here, you click make recommendations. Now, I've already done this, and so I could edit it or delete it. Maybe I'll do that now. I'll delete this one, and that will give me an opportunity to walk through the process with you. So at the top, that gives you an opportunity to recommend books that you have written. Use this section to tell your readers more about your books. These can help readers know what makes these books special and help them to decide what to read next. So there's 4 questions that you have the opportunity to ask here or answer. The first one is, my most talked about book is, and then you can select a book for that. My book I wish more readers knew about is, and select that book. If you're new to my work, I recommend starting with my book, and then you can select a book there. And if you want to get lost in a story, I recommend my book. And here I've already chosen Daughter of the Gods for that particular answer. Now, the key in this section is you can only use your book once. So each one of your books once. So if you only have one book, then you would choose which of these questions is most appropriate for that book. If you have 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 15 books in your back library, then you can select the most appropriate one of your books for each one of those recommendations. Now, this isn't permanent. You just saw a minute ago that I just deleted one, and I'm gonna go in there and do that again. Select a book for my most talked about book, and see here. I can't choose Daughter of the Gods because I've already used that in for another question, but I can choose the Bethany Tales here. So I'll do that. It'll preview it. It says my most talked about book is, and it tells that, and then I submit it. And it says, success, your book recommendation has been added and will appear on your author page within 1 day. And again, if you submit at least 3 new book recommendations, your book or books by other authors And we will consider sending these recommendations via email. So it's not a guarantee, but it's a possibility that they might send those out via email. So as you saw, you can change these, and that's a new recommendation from you. So I wouldn't do this every day or two, but if you updated this once every month, 2 months, etc., then you'd have an opportunity to get out in front of readers again, both on your homepage and in an email. Now, the second section down here is to recommend books by other authors. Use this section to share book recommendations to your readers for other books. So people that are reading your books that might like similar books. These recommendations can be of books you think readers will like, or books that have your stamp of approval. So obviously you want to pick good books, but I would also strongly recommend picking books that are in your genre and subgenre, etc. And a lot of times by well-known authors. So in this case, I selected this book here, Excalibur, a novel of author, and it's out of his Warlord Chronicles. And that's in a time period, both the UK. So my book, God or the Gods, is set in medieval Scotland, so in AD 360. And 4th century Scotland. And so this is in a similar time period. It's in England, but it's in a similar time period in a similar context. So that's very close to my branding, and a very well-known historical fiction author, Bernard Cornwell. I picked another book, similar reasons, Pillars of the Earth, and that's the first in the Kingsbridge series by Ken Follett. And then finally, my book is, it could be historical fiction, it can be historical fantasy, kind of on the borderline there. So A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. So this can do a couple of things. Obviously, these recommendations could be sent out in an email. But since it's similar authors, this can also help my branding. So by me sending these out, and if they get sent out by email, people who liked these books might go, oh, well, his book is similar to these, therefore I might like to read his book as well. The other thing that it can do, and this is a little bit more speculative, nobody really knows what goes into the algorithms that Amazon uses for its search engine optimization. When somebody types a search into Amazon, they want to deliver the most relevant content. So that's why when you're running Amazon ads, you're picking authors that are similar to you and comparable authors that are similar to you. So there is speculation among both authors and author marketers that Amazon will include not only information that's like in your 7 keywords and your categories and those kinds of things that you've used to optimize your page, your book description, your title, your subtitle, your series. It's going to consider all those when it's delivering search results. But there are many people in the author marketing world who believe that Amazon also checks into your author central things like your author bio, and even down into things like these book recommendations to find things that would help the algorithms determine what the best suited things are for their search results, and that impacts also what shows up down in the also bots section, or other books similar to this, because Amazon's trying to market all of these things and make money, right? So it's possible that the things that you select here might also influence those algorithms and the search results that you have. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Again, it's a brand new capability that Amazon just rolled out. And I imagine they're testing this a little bit to see how useful it is. But it's certainly something that you'll want to take advantage of right now. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, and it could potentially give you a little bit of boost, both for your individual books and your branding. So once again, my name is Bryan Canter. I'm a book and audiobook publishing consultant with My Word Publishing, and I hope you have a wonderful publishing day.